Well, a little bit of sun this morning, but a lot of clouds. But those clouds did prevent any frost from occurring, even though it was a cold or chilly start. We still had numbers anywhere from the upper 30s to low 40s across the region. But there's a nice shot from Kenneth Johnston this morning from Afton. You can see some of those sunbeams beating down. Here's a nice view. Of course, the sun will be setting in less than half an hour, about 25 minutes from now. We're looking off to the south and southwest from Scott Stadium. Temperature this afternoon at the airport touched 66 for a high. We're 61, still a fair amount of cloudiness. Get used to that. Winds are generally out of the east, and that easterly wind will bring in more cloudiness and eventually, as we head through the weekend, some showers. 59, the current number at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, touching 62 for a high after a morning low of 37. And you can see most of us now mid to upper 50s across the valley, lower 60s across much of central Virginia. Great night for any of the high school football action. There's the satellite and radar combination showing you some of the cloudiness that's out there. And we're going to continue to have variable clouds here this evening, but more clouds will build in throughout the day tomorrow. These easterly winds are a function of high pressure well to our north and what will eventually become a new storm developing well to our south. Temperatures tonight still plenty chilly, mid to upper 40s across central Virginia, lower 40s in the Shenandoah Valley. Your Saturday featuring temperatures pretty much in the upper 60s to near 70. We'll hold on to a lot of clouds. There'll be some sun peeking through those clouds, but largely dry during the day. Now, we could have some showers roll in as early as tomorrow night, but currently Sunday appears to be the opportunity for some rain across the region. Bands of showers, if you will, on and off rain. It will be breezy. Winds will be increasing here on Sunday, and temperatures will come down a bit more with that setup. So what we're watching is a developing coastal storm, and there's still some question on if it's closer to the coast or a little farther offshore, but by and large, the coastal communities will be dealing the brunt of this with the heavier rain, the wind and wave action, the beach erosion, the coastal erosion that will be ongoing throughout the course of the weekend. So right now, a snapshot for rain estimates, perhaps nearing half an inch, say east of Route 29, maybe a little more east of Route 15, certainly the most east of I-95. West of the Blue Ridge, maybe a quarter of an inch. We'll see how that plays out. The winds will increase on Sunday. We could have frequent gusts, 20, 30 miles an hour during the day on Sunday. So high pressures to our north. It's moving off the New England coast. Of course, clockwise flow on high pressure. That's bringing in that easterly component. And now off the Florida-Georgia coast is the developing storm. And as that heads north, those two features will create that onshore flow of wind. So that's the setup that's going to keep temperatures cool and eventually bring some rain in here, especially Sunday. So there's our chilly start in the morning. A lot of cloudiness here for Saturday, but some sun, mid 60s to around 70. And then basically by Sunday morning, we'll start to see bands of rain working in from east to west across the region in association with that coastal low. There we are Sunday afternoon. It'll be much cooler, breezy, temperatures in the low 60s. Real quickly, this is Jerry. It did bring some flooding rains across the northern Leeward Islands. It will stay south of Bermuda, now not forecast to become a hurricane. And then our 11th named storm formed late last night. This is Karen. It's basically going to become just an extratropical system, but it's closer to the UK than it is the United States. Temperatures tonight in the chilly 40s under mostly cloudy skies. There's a look at this second weekend of October. Again, some showers in here on Sunday. It'll be showery and breezy. As we look ahead to next week, we'll be cool to start Monday as the leftover impact of that coastal storm pulls away. And then temperatures back in the 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
All right. Thank you, Eric.